this wonderful Sunday night. Welcome to another episode of The Hamilton's Way. I am Nathan. This is my beautiful wife, Diamond. And we just want to talk to y'all, let everybody know how these last couple of days been going due to the storm. We know a lot of people was without, power, electricity, water, food, Even though we didn't have power, y'all, we still are alive and grateful. So, just be thankful that you're still here to see another day, because most people ain't make it. And even though everybody was tripping about when the power was gonna come back on, and me too, but my mindset was, look, it's gonna come on when it's gonna come on. As long as I'm alive and I got my breath in my body, I'm good.
He was thinking that way. I wanted my lights on. And you know what? Look, I want my lights on. Mother Nature gonna do what she wanna do. You know what I'm saying? And it's only so much that these electricity companies can do. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
she wanted her lights on.
I wanted my lights on because them bills ain't finna stop coming. You know what I'm saying? And that's just one. And Lord, I really do feel for the families that lost their homes, their cars from flood damage. Some people even lost their lives. So I'm truthfully grateful that I'm still living.
And they still might have to pay bills even through that.
And I ain't saying but on the other hand, I am alive. And I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with now due to, a natural disaster. And everybody at this point, everybody just need to come together and be a village, because it's a lot going on. We finna have another storm coming. You know what I'm saying? It's getting a little hectic.
Y'all gonna force us to come together.
Yeah, got to.
You're gonna force us to come together. But why take a tragic storm for us to come together?
And if you wanna be real about it, for those who's on Facebook and stuff like that, we still ain't really coming together. You got people bickering about little itty bitty little stuff. Some people say, "Oh, well, be grateful you ain't living." Okay, cool. So what are you doing to help the ones that are living?
Because I seen a couple posts where some people saying, me and my family we will be preparing meals and driving it out, inbox me, shoot me your address. We'll give away some drinks, some canned goods and stuff like that.
I didn't see none of that. I lied. I seen one family was like, our lights is on, come by, get a hot dog, something like that. I seen that, but by that time, me and my family had already migrated to my granny house with headlights. So, the food that we did was able to say we took it over there, so that wasn't spoiled. But, we just, like I said, we got to come together and stop telling people you need to be grateful. We grateful, but at the end of the day, we still dealing with the now. You know what I'm saying? Some people are on food stamps. Some people are on welfare. Some people live in paycheck to paycheck. Some people done paid all of their bills.
Don't have nothing left.
And don't have nothing left. And I seen somebody say, well, you had enough time to prepare for a storm. You can never prepare yourself for a storm like that.
Because if your rent due next week and the storm going to come 2 weeks later, how you going to be prepared when you just spent your money on it?
Because guess what? This apartment where we live in, they don't care. We got to pay that rent. And if that rent ain't paid on the 5th of the month, even if the whole Camden County is out, we got to get evicted. You know what I'm saying? So y'all really have to be careful about how y'all treat people and how y'all come to people when they're being human and vulnerable.
Yeah, because just like that, like these bills don't care because you're in a situation. Yeah, if you got COVID and that light bill say it need to be paid 2 days while you in the hospital and it don't get paid, that's gonna get shut. They don't care what you got going on. They do not care.
But I will say my family will be invested in a generator this year.
Generator.
We will be.
Generator and solar panels, y'all. That's what y'all really need to invest in.
For those who have a house.
Who have a house, solar panels. Because you ain't got to worry about that.
And shoot, let's be honest now. The way that storm was, they'll tear your doggone solar panels up off the house. Because we got panels that got torn off the apartment out here. Or whatever. But you know what God was doing? We needed a cleanse. Y'all, we need a cleanse real bad. These towns, cities, especially, this world just need a cleanse real bad.
Everybody coming together. Like I said a few minutes ago, it shouldn't take a tragic storm to bring us together. We should be sharing food with each other, calling people to come get a plate.
Anyway.
Even if it's not a storm. Strangers. Hey, y'all, I just cooked a hot meal. Me and my family got plenty of food. I feel like I want to share with the community today.
And people don't. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Because back in the day, their community was together. They shared food. Now it's all about me and my household. And I get why, because once you take the food out of your family's mouth, who gonna help you? That's why folks don't share no more.
Well, that's why you said look out for each other.
Yeah, because back in the day it was like, okay, well, you gave me this. Hey, next week you call because you need a pack of fish. Hey, I got you, sis. I got you, bro.
Yeah, I'm frying some fish. Okay, I'll bring some rice and some beans.
Yeah, I know y'all might not have much over there, but we finna cook up. We could come together and put something
bring
together.
What we got, yeah.
And we all gonna eat. We all got a meal.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. Me and my family, my mama and them, we do that.
I just want to say that.
Which we don't mind doing that with others. We that type of people. But and that's what I was finna say, but I wanted to hurry up and say it because I didn't want to forget. Yeah. But what I was getting ready to say, don't wait until it's a tragedy happening to ask for help, because you never know who is willing to lend a hand. Like my church right now, we're trying to get it to where we can do food banks and stuff like that, like the other churches and stuff. We need to know, how to get sponsors and stuff like that, but we won't know unless we reach out and ask, how you doing this and how you doing that. So don't be scared to ask for help. And for them same people who be on this saying, well, you didn't ask, when people are asking, what is your answer and what is your response? Because sometimes the way you respond to somebody and how you treat somebody is the reason why they do not ask for help. Because I tell you now, I don't ask nobody for help unless it's close, family. Because if not, you feel like you got to hear about it later. You feel like you got to hear it from somebody else. Oh, I heard such and such help you. Why did you hear that? You know what I'm saying? You treat people how you want to be treated, whether it's a tragedy or not. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, and matter of fact, our lights was off for 2 days, and when our lights got back on, I was quick to say, hey, our lights on, whoever need a room, come over here. Huh?
Well, yeah, you did that. Okay.
I did.
Yeah,
I sure did.
Good job, baby.
He I did, because I was in a situation to where I had to go to my grandmama's house, and if she hadn't been there,
well, you should have told me that. I would have hit a lot of people up then.
Well, you should have did it on your own. Why you waiting on me to say something? I ain't wait on you.
Well, I'm saying you're the queen of the household too. Before I do something like that, I'm gonna talk it over with you, like, babe, how you feel about me extending a helping hand? First?
Well, it was,
Okay.
I ain't gonna say it was family.
No,
yeah, I didn't, put it, on Facebook for strangers, but I would lend a hand to somebody, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But when you have a stranger lending a hand to you, come correct in them people's house. You know what I'm saying? Don't be coming on no weird energy. Respect their home like you would want them to respect your home, because a lot of people don't like to lend out help to strangers either, because they don't know what they're letting into their household. And that's me. I'm real big on letting different energies in my home. But at that time, that wasn't on my mind. I was thinking about helping because we needed help. Our lights was off. Our food was getting ready to spoil and stuff like that. And baby, look, if you go grocery shopping like we do, food is expensive. It is not easy to just go back to the store and restock your fridge or restock this, that, and the third. Yes, people have savings and stuff like that, but that'll only go so far. When you gotta get a generator, gotta get ice, gotta get drinks, gotta get perishable foods that don't spoil.
All that stuff get eaten up in that day.
I'm trying to tell you, like, come on now, because it's not really feeling like that. We can eat they say peanut butter stick to you, but we can eat that and be hungry, an hour later?
It go right through you.
I'm just saying that to say this.
Yeah.
People just had literally so much to say up under the sun, but they don't really think about what it is they saying. You got everybody's situation isn't the same. You got some people who are blessed to have a generator, but I ain't seen you put on Facebook yet. Hey, anybody need to come over here and charge their phones or whatever. Make a phone call. I ain't seen nobody post dead.
A lot of people died in that storm.
Yeah, a lot of people died in that.
A lot of people died. So the question, y'all, if y'all would have passed, well, where do y'all think y'all would have went? God keep giving y'all a chance with us.
Grace and mercy.
Chance after chance after chance after chance to get it right before he come. Because the next storm might hit. It might be
Could
that.
be us.
Be that. It might be that time.
Yeah, y'all.
Might be that time. And ain't none of us got our soul right yet. Just because you
Well,
go
don't
to
say that because some of us do.
just because you go to church don't mean your soul right.
Yep, that's true.
Just because you play the drums or the keyboard or you preach or you do whatever don't mean your soul right.
That's true. So how do you know when your soul is right? Do you think your soul is together?
Just because you know how to speak the word don't know your soul right. That don't mean your soul right. God says you got to follow all his commandments to get in. Do I follow all his commandments? Nope.
So that was a no?
So I'm not, because God said you got to follow all, not 5 out of the 100.
It's only 10.
But I'm saying, don't follow 5 out of the 10. You got to follow all.
So which ones do you need to work on then?
I don't commit adultery. I don't steal.
Kill.
I don't kill. I don't commit adultery. I don't steal. I don't kill.
You don't covet somebody else's wife.
I don't do that.
Which is hand in hand with adultery to me.
Yeah,
Do you take the Lord's name in vain?
No. Instead of saying like something, because remember I used to say, "Oh God," so now I'll be like, "Oh my gosh."
I be like, "Oh my goodness."
Yeah.
I'm getting better with that too.
Yeah. So.
I slipped up today though, y'all. I was in the shower and the shower had done got cold on me. I said it. Thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain, thou shalt not covet someone else's wife. That's only 4. What's the other ones? I'm missing the other ones.
Thou shalt not lie. Is that a commandment?
Oh my gosh. Why am I missing all the other ones? Hold on. It's alright. One thing about Google, it's my best friend. And Google always come through, baby. But let's see if the internet gonna come through. Even though our lights and stuff been back on, it's been our internet being up and down.
You could be a good person, have a good spirit and a good heart. That don't mean you going in the man's because you could be all that and still not follow the commandments. I said, I don't care if you have a good heart. If you ain't following my word, then look, hey, I don't know what to tell you. I wake you up every day. See, us as people, we've gotten so accustomed to focus on surviving in this life that we don't focus on getting in heaven. Because we feel like, how do I got time to focus on getting in them heaven gates when life is life?
Oh, there we go. That's right. Thou shalt not have other gods before me. That I ain't doing it. Thou shalt not make yourself an image, a form, or anything. I don't do that either. You shall not misuse a name in vain. I'm working on that one. Remember Sabbath. Yep, because you preach that one. Keep Sabbath day holy.
Sabbath day holy.
We need to work on that. Because we be chilling on Saturdays. We be chilling like we don't really pray on Saturdays like we supposed to, which is crazy because we'll pray all week long. But when that Saturday comes,
because we feel like that
be
Saturday
chilling.
is our break time.
But you know what? You can never get a break from praying. As long as God wakes you up and putting breath in your body, that's when you need to be praying. That's when you need to be worshiping Him. That's when you need to give God thanks.
Amen.
Honor your father and mother. I do that. Thou shalt not murder. I be having thoughts, but you know what? I don't physically do it, so that's just as bad. So I have to, work on
Them
it.
days over.
What, having a thought?
Having a thought. Yes, having a thought.
You speaking for me or you?
Me.
Oh, okay.
having the thought and committing certain acts.
You should not commit adultery. You should not steal. We don't do that. You should not give false testimony. Lying on people shouldn't do that either. I don't do that. You should not covet a neighbor's spouse, and I don't do that either.
So yeah, I'm saying, I feel like we as people, we got so accustomed to trying to make it throughout this life, because life be life, and we don't put so much focus on the word and trying to get into heaven gates and make sure our soul is right. Because we be so focused on chasing the bag, trying to survive. How I'm gonna pay this? How I'm gonna do that? How I'm gonna put food in the house? How I'm gonna pay this bill? And that takes our focus off the word. Because at the end of the day, let's be real, we still live in reality.
Yeah.
Still gotta eat. Still gotta survive.
Yeah.
But God said, if
But
you
God
come
is
to
our
me
reality.
and trust in me, I will provide.
Yeah.
But if you're not doing that, it's always gonna be hard for you.
It's gonna be hard anyway, because especially when you walk in a Christ-like life, it's gonna be hard for you anyway, because He's gonna keep putting you through tests so that you can have a testimony, so you can tell people how God brought you through this, so you can tell people how God has been faithful, how He's been protecting you, how He's been providing, all of those things. So it's, first of all, when you start walking that Christ life, it actually gets harder.
Yeah, and I'm an example of this, because sometimes people go through the storm of trial and tribulations. They don't mind going through it, but the problem is, when is it going to end? And when you don't know the knowing of when it's going to end, you tend to give up.
Gotta be steadfast.
Because you feel like, okay, I'm going through it, but Lord, golly, like, this been going on 3-4 months, ain't nothing changed.
Repent.
Oh yeah, like
see,
Lord,
it's easy to say.
Like, this been going on for weeks or months, and ain't nothing changing. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
You know, and people they tend to give up, and they be like, I'm done with it. I'm washing my hands with it. But God said, only the strong survive.
Yeah.
Keep your faith in me. Even when it seems like it ain't never gonna change or it never gonna happen. Mm-hmm. He already wrote it in the Bible that says it's gonna happen. He gonna make a way. Mm-hmm. You read it all the time in the Bible.
If you read the Bible.
If you read it. But even if you don't read it, people tell you what God's saying, and you still don't believe. Especially when you done seen miracles in people's lives. And then when you got other people sharing with you their testimony. Yeah. And you still don't believe it. Well, your thing should be, well, even though I ain't went through it yet, but if they don't went through it and came out of that, and they telling me and they showing me the results from it, then that should tell you God real and God gonna make a way. Mm-hmm. Like my leaders, they used to live in a slave shack. Look at them now. Went from a slave shack to
a mansion.
Basically. Slave shack to a mansion, and I guarantee you,
with 8 cars.
And I guarantee you, in those trial and tribulations, going through the process, they couldn't see it.
They were steadfast, though. They were steadfast, and they were stern and firm on their faith, and they was obedient,
and they held on to each other. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, some people, one person might fall short, but you gotta, like they said in church today, I need a
motivator.
A motivate covenant. I need a
motivator and a covenant.
A motivator and a covenant. So when I fall short, I need you to speak life into me and pick me back up. Mm-hmm. When you see I'm finna throw in a towel.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But some people will let you sit there and do it.
Ugh.
Well,
that's what he was saying. He was like, you need to watch your surroundings. You need a cheerleader in your life. Somebody who is going to uplift you, somebody who's going to keep pushing you forward. And he said, if you have somebody that's always saying, you doing this right, you doing this right, you doing this right, they're not the person for you, because you need somebody who's going to be real and raw with you. That's going to be real and...
The whole time he was preaching that sermon, I wanted to turn around and look at you.
Somebody that's going to be real and raw with you.
And he said, this year, I'm not holding you in your mess. I'm going to hold you accountable. Mm-hmm. I'm not for to be your yes man.
I'm not going to be kissing your tail. That thing took me out.
What he said.
That thing took me out.
God, he said, it was so good. He said, it's on the tip of my tongue, man. I know what he said. I can't get it out. He said, man, God, I know what it
As
is.
soon as we turn the camera off, we gonna be like, babe, he said that.
He said sometimes he said something about like holding you accountable or accountability. Me telling you about yourself may offend you. Something in that manner. But the way he said it was something good.
Yeah, he did say that. What he said? Oh, nah, I'm mad.
Yeah, he didn't say it like that, but he said it in a different
he
way.
He was like, I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear all the time because basically he was saying it keeps you complacent.
Yeah.
And he didn't say that, but that's basically what he was trying to say. He was like, I'm not finna sit here and uphold you in your mess.
I wish I could go back and play that video.
He was like, I'm not finna. He said, don't have somebody who's gonna sit here and hold you in your mess and keep you complacent. I'm not
they don't
gonna
care
tell
about you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what you want to hear all the time, and it may offend you.
If she don't hold me accountable being that I'm a lead in the head, then we ain't never gonna grow.
Yeah. Yeah.
If she don't be like, look, Nate, you need to do this.
And you know what, y'all? We have been taught that the man, and I'm not disputing this, but we have been taught that the man is the head of the household and the lead of the household. But sometimes us as women, we have to take the reins so that our men will follow suit with us. Prime example, sometimes when you go into a church and you have a couple, the wife is always praising, she always worshiping, she's always in church, but the husband ain't never there. And if he is there, he's there and not there. But that wife, she just keep praying, she just keep being steadfast, she just keep being obedient, and then eventually you see the man is doing stuff in the church, the man is praying now, the man is crying out now, the man is worshiping. Sometimes we as wives have to stand in the gap for our husbands, and it's not our job to change our husbands or to make them do what they not necessarily don't want to do, but may not be comfortable or vulnerable enough to do. We have to give it to you. You have to give it to God and tell, because I pray to God all the time. I ask him, I say, God, I need you to mold this man into the man you see him to be, because I know that if he's a man that you want him to be, then he's going to be the husband that he's supposed to be.
Ooh, see, now look, this how y'all know this is a true wife. Because y'all want me to take notes and listen to what she just said. Because y'all want to be wife so bad. Anytime y'all see y'all man not doing something that y'all want him to do, or wish that he do something that you feel like he need to do, y'all jump down their throat instead of going to God.
Now, don't get me wrong. Now, I do tell Nathan, Nathan, you need to do this. Like,
but
and not to say that he don't listen, but sometimes us as women, we feeling like they supposed to change soon as we say something don't work like that, because men are so stubborn and they stuck in their ways. And the only way for them to change is if God put it in their heart to change, and if they want to change as well. But when you change, that's not for you to go back. You have to change and go forward, because once you go forward, you stepping into something else. You don't want to keep going back and being complacent and being stuck where you at, because when you're not on one accord and when you're not equally yoked, God can't move you forward as a couple, because you clash against each other instead of coming together and moving forward. We have to hold on to each other, because we're going to have to keep moving. It never stops. Our relationship, it never stops. Our life, it doesn't stop until God stop it. And if we don't hold on to each other and be steadfast with God and strong within each other and trust within each other and have the same mindset and the same desire to be Christ-like and love each other correctly the way God intended us to be, we're going to fall. It's not going to work.
But at the end of the day, what goes back to what I'm saying, she prays for me.
Yeah, you got to. You have to cover. I was doing that even before I was taught to.
Not just getting on the women saying you pray for your man, but man as well. I'm just saying she prays for me. And I don't know what her conversations with God be like that, because that's between her and God. But whatever she's asking God to do with me, I'm guarantee you he hears her prayers and gonna do it. It might not be tomorrow. It might not be 5 months from now.
Shucks, it ain't been 6 months yet.
Just like but he gonna do it. And the same thing with me. She don't know my conversations with God that I have with him about her.
I don't ask. It ain't my business.
Yeah, that's personal.
Yep.
Whatever we decide to share with each other, then yeah. But other than that, that's her conversations and mine. But we still pray for each other.
Yeah.
I don't have to have her pray for me because I know she do, and vice versa. I pray for her every day. She don't even know it, and she don't have to ask either. Same vice versa. I know she prayed for me. I don't have to ask because I know what type of woman I got.
Yeah.
Why would she pray for me? We married. Why would she not? If she want better for our relationship and not just for the relationship, just for me, want me to be a better man, why would she not pray for me?
Yeah.
That's just common sense, y'all. Y'all gotta pray for y'all spouses.
Yeah.
And y'all don't. And y'all feel like everything supposed to change on the drop of a dime when you're frustrated. You know,
And don't pray for your husband to change for you necessarily. You know what I'm saying? For example, you have some women praying, okay, God, please, Lord, I need my man. Just being selfish is what I'm basically trying to say. I don't pray for him to be a good husband to me. I pray for him to be a good man to God, is what I'm saying. Because, and like I said earlier, the reason why I pray that prayer is because when God changed that man and he molds that man, then it just works. You know what I'm saying? Don't necessarily, because half the time we don't know what we want and we could be praying for the wrong things. That's why they say be careful what you ask for. So when I say, God, I need you to mold him into the man you want him to be, you see him to be, then I know that's somebody that I can lead because he's following his leader. Because that's how it's supposed to go. It's God, husband, wife, then children.
they don't understand.
Yes, they do.
That's gonna go right over their head.
Yes, they do. They understand.
They don't understand.
They understand. It ain't hard to understand. You got God, who's the head of the household. Then you got a man that listens to God because God molds that man to take care of. And first of all, if you have a Bible, which we need to start reading like we're supposed to, it gives you, it's a playbook for men who like football. It's your playbook.
Well, look at you using sports analogies.
Yeah, that's your playbook on how to be a man. If you want to be a husband, how to be a husband. If you have children, how to be a parent. That's your whole playbook on how to live your life correctly. It's not through Christ, correctly. It's not hard. Well,
you just had this conversation earlier.
Man.
It's so hard to do that.
Y'all, it ain't hard, but it's hard. Like, it's 50-50, bro. God, no, it's 50-50 for me. I'm gonna be transparent. It's 50-50 for me. Yeah. And woman, if you want a good man, you gotta be a good woman.
If you want a good woman, you gotta be a good man.
Yeah, don't think you finna got doggone God finna send you his toughest soldier and you scared to get wet from the rain. That ain't gonna work like that, love. No. You be what you praying for. And that's why I ask God to mold me into the wife that I'm supposed to, because I know what I want. And when I get what I want to be able to mimic that. We still two separate people and we love differently. But one thing he won't be able to say is that I don't love him and I don't care about him. I love him and he loves me.
I love the H-E double hockey sticks out of her, boy.
You sickening.
It might not be in her way, but in my way. Like I said, like she just said, we love it. Like me, I'm more hands-on. I like the she like, baby, like her thing is like, let's just chill, relax.
Like, this right here is perfect for me.
Chill.
We chilling, we spending time together.
2 minutes from now, I'm gonna, baby, can you give me a kiss?
Which ain't nothing wrong. It's just like every 2 seconds. You know, y'all know it's 60 seconds in a minute, right? So it's every 25 seconds. You ain't give me no sugar that I just kissed them 2 seconds ago.
No, I just love her.
Nothing wrong with that.
Y'all, hey, look, it feel good to be a husband. See, a lot of y'all men, it feel good to be a husband. You gotta take pride. I don't know. Ain't no husband in the world like
Some
me.
men don't want to be a husband because they're not there mentally.
I
They
take
don't know. They don't think that some men don't think that they're capable of being a husband, but you are.
I take pride in being a husband. I love it. I've been a husband before the ring.
Yep.
I love it. I love
Yep.
it.
Yep.
I ain't going nowhere. I'd rather be a husband than be out here dibba. Get you a wife. Get you a husband, y'all.
No, tell God to send you your wife or your husband. Don't just go out there, oh, I want to get married, and you just marry the first person they say, yeah, that don't work like that.
I see this bow. Ain't never coming off.
No, don't do
Take
that.
pride in being a
You
husband.
tell God to send you who you supposed to have. But while you waiting on God to send you who He meant for you, you make sure that you praying and asking Him to mold you into the person so that you can take care of what He giving you.
See, it's different when you.
Did y'all see a video on, you might even see it on TikTok or maybe even Facebook? I ain't gonna say the state because I can't remember, but in the back of my head, I'm here in Minnesota, but I don't think that's where it was at. But anyway, they was having a satanic ritual gathering. Basically, they was gathering around the satanic statue thing or whatever, and they was out there basically, worshiping it and things like that. And then you have Christians that was out there and they was praying, interceding against the satanic rituals. And when I seen that, I said, oh God, I was like, you know what? This world about to end tomorrow. Because when I was growing up, I didn't see stuff, not to say it wasn't a thing, but I didn't see stuff like that. But you got these people worshiping the devil and they getting bold with it, y'all. They getting so bold with it. And my thing is, us as Christians, we need to be just as bold as these people who worshiping Satan. You know what I'm saying? Because God gives us the tools to fight. And we need to start fighting, because once because they opening a portal to spirits, y'all. And y'all know spirits can go from one place to the next. It don't need no car. It don't need no airplane. So we have to stay covered. We got to cover our families, cover our leaders and our apostles. Because guess what? The first person they going to go to? Our leaders, because they are our cover.
And when you start trying to live the righteous life, you're going to be the outcast. You're going to be the black sheep. You're going to be the one that's getting talked about. You're going to be by yourself. You're going to be because that's what comes with it. So do you want to live right and be by yourself?
Yep.
And let God say, well done? Or do you want to follow the crowd?
Wait till them spirits get on your tail.
So you went to hell just because you want to follow the crowd and do what everybody want to do because you want to fit in. He said something about that today too. He said about.
He said it ain't for you to fit in with everybody.
Yeah.
You supposed to walk alone.
Yeah.
Yep. But see, when God seen you somebody, that person gonna cling to you and they gonna push you further into the Christ light. And that's what he was saying, that's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. I never really had a lot of friends. If I did have like a circle, it was always one other friend or two friends.
I had people that knew of me and knew me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people see me, what's up, bro? Woo-doo. But I never had, like, friends. Like, everybody rock with me, but
Nobody like you.
Little did they know, I'm really alone. Because I got good energy and good vibes. You see it every time we go somewhere. Hey, bro, you remember me? What's up, bro? Yeah.
Nobody do me like that.
I was him.
Never do me like that.
I was him. Still is.
I ain't know you in high school.
That's cause
I ain't pay you no attention.
I see. That's because you was alone. See? Shoot, man. I get that everywhere I go. But remember me? Ain't you? Remember you remember? Oh, what's up, bro? I get that all the time. I was that boy. Stop. Well, yeah, y'all. Keep walking in the righteous light. Because God coming. God coming. Y'all come. You never know what should what
The
he
day
said.
or the hour.
What he said. Church was good, y'all. The Holy Ghost was moving today in church. A lot of people caught the Holy Spirit. They had. I needed church. I needed it. I got a good release. Now I might have not broken down and stuff, but I got my release in the way that I got it out.
I was feeling so empty, man.
Yeah,
I had what it was last night. I had a terrible attitude. Don't you start. Nobody asked you for your opinion.
No, what I was about to say, when you went to sleep, I prayed over you.
Huh?
When you went to sleep, I prayed over you.
Oh, you prayed over me?
Instead of me, man, I prayed over you. That's what a husband does. Instead of me getting in my feelings and being mad about whatever, because I feel like, let me just pray for you.
I had a boy, y'all. I told my leaders today, they was just laughing. I said, listen. I was like, listen, I done had it hard this week. I said, I was trying to get to church Thursday. Y'all canceled it. Thought we was going to go to church Friday. Y'all canceled it. I said, something going to give Sunday. And it just bust out laughing.
That separates the boys from the men and the women from the girls. Because when you see your spouse acting, just pray for them.
I'm going to tell God. I'm going to tell God on you because you acting stupid. Or like, you acting crazy. Or you acting dumb.
Now, of course, y'all going to go back and forth. But after that's done, y'all done said what y'all said and pray over each other and pray for you. And pray over yourself, too.
Yeah.
Because you never know what that might turn to the next day. Because what if you didn't pray over your spouse and y'all didn't pray together before y'all went to bed that night and y'all argued again? And now it's even because now I got an attitude, you got an attitude, I'm still feeling some type of way, you still feeling some type of way, and now it's negative energy throughout the next day.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, you can't tell nobody when to get over something because they're going to feel how they feel. But even when you're mad, still pray. I learned that from her. But what I'm trying to say is, let's just say she still might be mad from a day or whatever. They still grab each other's hand and pray. And after you pray, you might not, later down the line during that day, God might calm the spirit down. And, and then you might be able to be like, you know what, baby? Like, all that was unnecessary. We good. And go on.
Like, no.
And go on.
Not yet. I'm going to get better with that. Hopefully by next year. Because when I don't want to be bothered, I don't want to be bothered.
But y'all got to keep letting God work in your life. Like, He is real. I see it every day.
And for those who see my video this morning, I got my confirmation today. I got my confirmation today. Sure did. The Pastor Walker, beautiful Pastor Walker, she said, that's who was actually talking about the calling, babe. That wasn't Archbishop. That was
Talking about the
Pastor
video you made this morning?
Huh?
Talking about the video you made this morning? We talking the other video you made.
What are you talking about? I only made one video today.
Yes, I'm talking. I just said that the video you made this morning.
Yeah, but that ain't what I was finna say. When you was like, they was talking about the calling. Yeah. That was Pastor Walker.
You put it on Facebook or TikTok?
What's about it later? That was Pastor Walker, and she was cause cut me out.
She saw it.
That you ain't see it because anyway. So it was Pastor Walker that was talking about the calling today at church, and she basically was like, kind of like what I had said in the video. When you give God your yes, it has to be sincere. And she said, when it is sincere, you have to transform. You have to be ready to transform. And she said, when you finally say yes, you can't go back. And that's basically, what I was saying this morning. And she said, she was like, you can't be afraid, you can't be scared. She said, now don't get me wrong, you're going to have your trials and your tribulations. She said, but that's to make you stronger. She said, that's to make you stronger, and that's to teach you. So
you said yes.
Yeah, she was like, don't be afraid. And that's what really got me, because I was like, did you watch my video? But I know she did because I had posted it. But Yeah, I got my confirmation today. Y'all cried all church service today. My makeup held on, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all, yeah, I'm gonna have to give y'all the setting spray that I use because that makeup stayed on. Because I wasn't doing nothing but crying today. Nothing but crying today. Just worshiping, thanking God for giving me that confirmation. Because, like I told y'all, I'm not scared, but I am nervous, and I'm only nervous because I don't know what's to come, but I know what's to come.
In church, they said, when God gives somebody else the vision, and somebody tell you the vision that God gave them about you, and you try to not move in that, you know what I'm saying? That's not Christ-like. So remember all them days I was telling you I was having them dreams about you?
Remember when I said that in the video, y'all? Yeah, go ahead.
And then all this stuff going on today.
Mm-hmm.
God, I top in even our leader told you that day. He was like, Diamond,
don't say too much. What?
He was saying remember when we went to their house, we was talking. He was like, Diamond, I seen it. He was like, God showed me you. And he had said that days after I done told you I done had visions about you.
And days before I had my dream last. I'm gonna call it a dream because I was up, but I wasn't up. So you'll have to watch the video so you know. He hasn't seen the video yet, y'all. But you'll have to watch it so you know what I'm talking about.
And that's why when I be saying certain stuff like Diamond to do it, like let Diamond, because I already seen it. But that don't mean throw you out there.
Because he does.
I know, but
he does. He really do. And you know what? It's not that I don't be wanting to do it or I feel some type of way when he be trying to throw me up under the bus. But sometimes I be wanting my husband to say, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be wanting him to take the lead on certain things because I want to follow his lead.
Don't get me wrong, y'all. I be having, it's a lot of dreams I ain't tell you about, but God already showed me mine, and He showed me us together. But He's showing me more of her. So at this moment, I think that means, Nate, you take a seat back and let Diamond shine, and you be her covenant. Cover her and protect her while she blossoms and does her thing. And then after her, I'm going to call you to do your thing.
I can't interpret none of your dreams, but
I know. But I see them.
Yeah, I know.
Just like how you know.
Well, how you know that you interpreting it the right way? How you know God not trying to put you in a place to where I could follow you?
That too, because like you just said,
you could blossom in your own way, and I blossom in my own way. Then we come together and we bloom.
Because like you just said earlier, sometimes the woman might have to go to the church and do this, do that, and then the man will follow suit. But not see, I know. But listen,
I talk too much.
It go together to my dreams and what you just said and what we talking about.
I talk too much.
Maybe God is saying like, Nate, I'm doing all these things with your wife and I'm showing you. So now I feel like, because hold on. If I don't move, I'm going to get left.
You sure is.
So no, I not just like,
not like that.
I'm saying, if God is saying, follow me and let me lead you, and you letting God lead you, but I'm not letting Him lead me, and I'm the lead, God gonna strip me from you.
Your words, I ain't say nothing.
That's true. That's true. Because that means I'm leading you down a path of destruction. If the head and the lead is not right, where's it gonna go? See, that should be a sermon. I can hear the church saying.
You heard what Bishop said. He said he was gonna get you to
Yeah, I can hear the church saying amen. But that's true. I read a comment too on Facebook. People feel like you have to know the word to get in the kingdom of heaven.
Well, you do.
I mean, okay, cool, but how am I saying it?
I don't know.
I'm saying you could know the word and live by the word, but you living by the word, but you don't know the whole word. Okay, for instance, let's just say if I did follow all 10 commandments, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know the word like that. Am I going to hell? Even though I've been living by the 10 commandments, but I still don't know the whole book like that. Am I still going to hell? When I say know the book, study the book.
Well, the thing about it is, if you don't read the book and you don't study the book, how you gonna live right? Because as I said before, that's your playbook of how to live Christ-like. Yeah, you can follow the 10 commandments, but that's not all that God calls you to do either. Yeah, the 10 commandments don't say to minister to people, but the Bible does.
Ooh.
The 10 commandments don't say how to treat your wife, but the Bible does.
Preach, deaconess.
10 commandments don't tell you to pay your tithes, but the Bible does.
I threw her alley, but she just dunked it.
You see what I'm saying? So you do. You need to read the word, study the word, and live by the word in order to make it into the kingdom.
She don't realize what I just did. I knew all this. I just wanted her minister. I threw her a little loop and she caught it. Okay, baby.
So why you couldn't get it out then?
I just want to throw you a little and you caught it and ran with it like on the track with the baton. See, we worked together. See, you see how I did that, y'all? She took off.
We was just coming in to show face, y'all. Sunday, I lost my train of thought. Who knows you? we really just came over here to show face and talk to y'all a little bit, check in because
I'm sorry. They say it's a second storm coming
yes,
this week.
Supposed to be tomorrow actually. Supposed to be tomorrow. So y'all stay safe, please. Stay safe. Look out for one another. If you can lend a helping hand, even if it's just your couch to somebody. Even if it's just to let somebody use your phone so they can call family. If you got a few dollars that you can give to somebody in need and it ain't hurting you, help. Let's help one another. I know that me and Nathan, we not rich, but if we can help, we willing to do that. Because it's crazy to have.
I was thinking about what's the word? Go ahead, no more.
What?
Go ahead.
Ain't we willing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You need to stop playing so much. You made me lose my train of thought.
You said we were willing to help.
We are, but I said something after that. It's okay, y'all. We willing to help you. Because I thought I was going to say. But just look out for each other. Because it is another storm coming. Keep these children safe, too. Because at the end of the day, they got to go back to school. Well, our school is out tomorrow, but they do got to go back to school. We hope that y'all had a little bit of fun with us while we were sitting here rambling.
No, we be rambling, scrambling.
We do. We just be talking.
Dangling.
We just be talking.
You just be talking about a lot.
But now, the moral of this video is it's time for us to get our life together, give our life to Christ, do our best to walk the Christ life, get in our word more than what we are, start praying more, and start treating people how you want to be treated. These days is Alright, y'all. Well, we appreciate y'all for watching. Please comment, like, share, subscribe, please. Subscribe to this channel.
And share.
We appreciate y'all for watching.
I'm trying to get these views up.
We hope y'all have a good night. Y'all please stay safe. This next hurricane coming in this week. Stay prayed up, y'all.
Read your word.
Yeah, stay in that word.
And love one another.
Love one another, yes.
You never know when you're going to lose somebody.
Never know when it's your turn. Never know when it's your turn.